when you ask the question, what is my understanding about the current events and things of that nature? Like I said, we're in a flux right now because we're not holding people accountable and responsible for what comes out their mouth and the actions of their unfortunate demeanor, right? When you have somebody calling himself criminal God, that clearly shows you early where his mind is at. There's no such thing as a criminal God. There's criminals using the title as God to justify their dumbness, which I call dumb energy for all you folks out there, right? That's dumb energy. How can you call yourself and use God's name in vain with criminal next to it? You know what I'm saying? Remember, your name is worth a lot. And sometimes your name ain't worth shit. Right? Your name ain't worth shit because your name is not justified based upon how you behave and what you do out there. So in my day and time in 81, if we had somebody talking out the side of their mouth left, we would correct them right. And I think we all know what that meant, right? Sometimes it will be a verbal thing. Sometimes it'll be a hand-to-hand thing. And sometimes it'll be an exile, don't come back thing. Right? And we need to get back to that. Somewhere along the line, I don't know if it was social media or the internet or the lack of substance or the lack of vitality as it relates to how we do things. We got lost in the shuffle somewhere. And I'm saying as a nation, we're allowing too many things to get past us and not holding it and correcting its error. That means people, places, and things. You got to correct the error now. I'm not talking tough over the internet, over this little medium that we have. This is how I was raised in the nation. Not only am I a real soldier as it relates to my time in service, but I've been out there on the pavement and I've seen these things happen in my day coming up in the desert, as well as in Medina and every place else. When you had true and living gods and earths who was not taking no slack from those who claim to be this and are not this. So going back to that question, what is my understanding? There's a clear misunderstanding on the guidance that should be provided to the newborns and those who are in their early stages of this. Just because you get this knowledge doesn't mean that you have the actual infactual knowledge. You still got so much more to go. This is just a stepping stone to the bigger picture, right? As it relates to who you say you are as God or earth in this nation. So that's how I answered that first question, God. I hope that made sense.